Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Friday Football with the Boys. It's week 10. We got our picks and the news of the week. And this week's special, we have a special guest, Jackson Dubray.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Jackson.
Thank you.
All right, what do we got, Christopher?
Alright, so we'll start with some trades that happened at the deadline. Sauce Garner, he got traded to the Colts for 2 first-rounders and Adonai Mitchell. That was a crazy trade.
That's a lot of first-round picks for a guy.
I think the Jets got a great deal there.
Oh, 100%.
Well, the Jets are just attempting a rebuild at this point.
Yes.
They're trading
Yeah.
away everybody.
Yeah, alright. Quentin Williams, he got traded to the Cowboys for a first-rounder and a second-rounder. Jets trading all their players, except for Brees and Garrett Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, what
yeah,
else?
they're definitely rebuilding. Rashid Shaheed traded to the Seahawks for a fourth-rounder and a sixth-rounder.
That's a
The
good
Seahawks
deal.
are
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
The Seahawks receivers are crazy now. They have JSN, Rashid Shaheed now, Cooper Kupp, and they are looking really good. Logan Wilson traded to the Cowboys, going from one bad defense to another.
Hey, the Cowboys they're trying. They're trying to
They're
trying to improve the defense.
Yeah.
All right, and now some injuries and players coming back this week. Ricky Pearsall, he's expected to be out again. Bucky Irving also expected to be out.
Again.
Same with Terry McLaurin, he's not supposed to play.
Weren't these guys supposed to be back like weeks ago? They
Yeah.
keep saying
Yeah.
questionable,
Yeah.
but then they never play.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
they're
Just put him
I
on
feel like
IR.
Pearsall's been out forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
He played 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Tucker Kraft, sadly, he's out for the season with a torn ACL.
Mhm.
He was having such a good season, but injuries always have to mess it up. Jaden Daniels, he's going to be out for a couple weeks. His arm looked disgusting when he got tackled.
Yeah.
But they're not putting him on IR, so they're giving him the chance to come back within 4 weeks.
Wow.
Because IR's 4 weeks minimum. So.
His bone's going this way.
Yeah, his arm was just
Dislocated elbow. That
Yeah.
looks nasty, but not quite as bad as like torn ligaments or breaks and stuff like that. But all right, so that's the news and trades. A lot of stuff before the deadline, and on to this week's picks. Christopher took the lead at 70 and 65. I am 1 game back, and Zachary is 2 games back. And we got Jackson's picks today to add in. We'll see how you stack up with us this week. Last night's game was a terrible game.
Yeah.
That was
Raiders, Broncos. Broncos were 9.5-point favorites, and we were all on the Broncos, and they won, but
by 3.
they did not cover.
Yeah.
The Raiders played terrible. Geno Smith was getting hit all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are 0 for 1 from the start.
Yep.
So on to Sunday. We got Falcons at Colts. Colts 6.5-point favorites, and we are all on the Falcons.
Yeah.
Jackson, why don't you go first? Why do you like the Falcons?
I like the Falcons because the Colts are coming off a depressing loss because they were the best team in the NFL, and now they got pushed back. And also the Falcons, Michael Penix, I don't feel like he's not the answer. I don't think so, but they do have like Drake London and Bijan Robinson there.
Mhm.
Also, I mean their defense is all right. It's not the best. It's not the worst.
So we all think the Colts are coming back down to earth, and that was
Yeah.
they've just been playing some bad teams
Also,
now.
they had their strength of schedule was very weak
Mhm.
for the
Mhm.
first couple weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, we're all on the Falcons there. Next up, we got the Bills at the Dolphins. Bills 9.5-point favorites on the road in the divisional matchup. Once again, we're all on the Bills. Big spread, but Zachary, why are the Bills going to destroy the Dolphins this week?
Because the Dolphins aren't like a good team. I think
Obviously.
they might be probably the second worst above the Jets and the Bills. They're a good team after beating the Chiefs last week.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. But, yeah.
But sometimes the Bills play down to their competition, right, Christopher?
Yeah, they've done that a couple times this year, but they're still tied for the top of their division with the Patriots, and they're Josh Allen looking great, like always. James Cook looking great, and I think Kincaid's having a breakout year. He's doing really good, and I think he's going to get the ball a lot.
I'm surprised the Bills didn't make a move for a receiver in the trade deadline.
Yeah, I thought they were going to trade for Chris Olave, but they
Guess
didn't.
they couldn't work something out.
Mhm.
All right, we got Ravens at Vikings. Ravens 3.5-point favorites. I'm the only one on the Ravens this week. Lamar is back. Last week he threw 4 touchdown passes. JJ McCarthy, you guys like him?
I mean, he
No,
beat the
he's
Lions
not.
last week.
I mean,
They
that's
did
all
beat
right.
the
That
Lions.
was-
That's a big
That was
win
a
for them.
great
That's
game.
a big upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a small spread, and the Ravens. I think they need the wins, right? Because they're looking up at your Steelers, and they're still behind the Bengals too, right? Yeah. I don't know, be close. You guys are on Jetta and JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do have a really good. They have a pretty good receiving core with Addison and Jefferson. Ever since Addison came back, they've been looking better.
And Hawkinson's pretty good as a tight end, so yeah. All right, I think.
Hawkinson's just not getting the ball.
Yeah, they don't throw to him enough.
Yeah, he's really
He's a
good, but he
good
just doesn't
tight
get
end.
it.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, it's JJ's second game of the season, third game.
I think it's
Season?
this might be his 4th ever start.
Yes, 4th ever start. He started the first game, then he got hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Maybe we'll get Hawkinson the ball. Next, we got the Patriots at the Bucks. That's gonna be.
Yeah,
Who would have
that's
thought? Who would have thought this was gonna be a really good matchup beginning of the season?
Yeah.
Bucks 2.5-point favorites, and Zachary, you were the only one on Drake May and the Patriots.
The Patriots are looking like one of the best teams this year. I think they're 7-2 or 6-3.
Yeah, I think there's 7
Yeah,
too.
first place in the division still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I just think the Bucks won't have a great game, and Patriots pull out the win.
All right, Jax, why do you like the Bucks this week?
The Bucks, because Baker Mayfield is looking like a top 10, maybe top 7 QB this year, and wait. So their defense,
That's all right.
has been looking really good, and Egbuka has been
Okay,
looking insane. They've just been feeding him the ball, and he's been doing so much with it.
Yeah.
They've been winning games by a lot, also.
So having Mike Evans and Godwin injured throughout the part of the season gave him the opportunity, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
All right.
they're really good.
Yeah, I think I like the Bucks too. I like Baker. I like Rashad White, even though he's the backup, but he's got another start because Bucky's out. All right, we got Giants at Bears. Bears 4.5-point favorites, and we were all in the G-men this week. Christopher, G-men gonna get the W or just keep it close?
I really don't know how this game is gonna go because the Bears, they somehow almost lost to the Bengals last week. That was probably the game of the week.
That was a crazy ending.
That was
Yeah.
crazy ending.
Yeah.
And I just think I believe in Jackson Dart this week. I don't think the Bears defense is too good that Jackson Dart won't have a good game, but I think we have to get Wandale the ball more because he was not recently. He hasn't really been doing much, but this week I think it's going to be his week.
DeAndre Swift is back for the Bears, but he's okay. He's not a game changer, I don't think.
Munungai looked great last
Monangai
week.
did look very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll probably be splitting some carries.
Yeah.
But all right, the Giants. Yeah, I think they could keep it close. Next, got the Saints at the Panthers. The Panthers 5.5-point favorites, and we were all on
No.
the Panthers.
Jackson.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
That's for the Browns.
Oh, that's the Browns. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we are all on the Panthers. Jax, what do you like about the Panthers? You like Bryce Young,
I mean,
or you just dislike the Saints that much?
yeah, I just feel like the Saints, they're not really good.
Tyler
Maybe-
Schlo.
It looks like they picked him up out of off the street. He's not very good. Also, the Panthers just have a better team overall. McMillan is good. They have Leggett, who's all right, and the Saints just have no one besides Kamara.
And he's a little banged up.
Yeah.
He's,
And he's also not getting the ball as much as he wants. So
The
Yeah.
Panthers should definitely win.
also the Panthers, they just beat the Packers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
that was a big win.
That was a
Yeah.
huge upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I think that'll be low scoring game or
No.
Yeah, I
Not-
think that's gonna be low scoring.
Yeah, I feel like I
Yeah.
don't know.
we'll see. But I think the Panthers. Yeah, I think the Panthers pull it out. All right, Browns at Jets. This could be the game of the week.
Yep, it sure is.
Browns 1.5 point favorites. Is this the first time this season that they're favorites in a game?
Probably.
Probably.
It is. And we are all on the Browns because the Jets just traded away their
Their whole
the
defense.
whole defense. Not that Sauce is anything spectacular.
Yeah.
He's good, but Zachy, why do we like the Browns?
Because I just picked the Browns because the Jets just stink,
Mhm.
and I think Myles Garrett will get to Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, how many sacks?
Oh, he's getting at least
Yeah.
Oh
3.
yeah.
He had
They-
5 a couple
they
weeks
have
ago, right?
Yeah, they have a terrible offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Jets defense will just stink this week.
Well, they don't really have many guys to cover in Cleveland. Jerry Judy's nothing special.
He hasn't done it. He's
Dabble.
barely done anything this year.
Fannin is.
Yeah.
I think this is just a pick because it's against the Jets and they're tanking for the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Arch Manning.
He's not coming out. Arch Manning. Next up, we got the Jags at the Texans. Jags 1.5 point favorites on the road. No CJ Stroud this week, out in concussion protocol. Zachary is the only one on the Texans with Davis Mills.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Davis
Well, the
Mills all the way.
Davis Mills all the way. All right, Christopher, why do you like the Jags?
I think the Jags are gonna win this game because I think their defense is actually really good this year, and Trevor Lawrence has been playing.
Well, which Trevor Lawrence is going to come? The good Trevor Lawrence or the one who turns the ball over all the time? It's been like 50-50 this year.
I think it's going to be a
Yeah.
defensive game because Jags have a great defense, Texans have a great defense, and I think it's going to be low scoring, but I think the Jags are going to pull this one away.
All right, next we got Cardinals at Seahawks. Seahawks 6.5 point favorites. Zachary's the only one on the Cardinals.
Yes.
I will be right back to discuss that.
All right, I picked the Cardinals because I like their team, and the Seahawks. I don't think they'll do good in this game. And Marvin Harrison, after having a pretty good week last week, is going to do something.
I think this is my lock of the week. I really like the Seahawks this year. They just got Rashid Shaheed, and they are looking Sam Darnold looking like an MVP candidate, and I just can't trust the Cardinals to win this game. I mean, they did just beat the Cowboys, but that's not saying much.
I think the Seahawks have a little bit better defense than the Cowboys, right?
JSN has been looking like the best receiver in the league.
Wide receiver 1 this year,
Yeah.
ahead of like Puka and
Yeah.
Jefferson and
He's
Jamar
been-
Chase.
He's been
Yeah,
just getting these bombs for touchdowns.
he has. He's been
Yeah.
He just gets wide open, like no one near him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Lions at Commanders next. Lions 7.5 point favorites. We were all on the Lions. We have a lot of all the same picks. I like this. We're all on the same page. I think this is gonna be my lock of the week because I picked them in my survivor pool
Yeah.
too. The Lions have been hit or miss at times, right?
Yeah.
But the Commanders, we got Mariota. They have an old team. They don't really have much. McLaurin's out again.
Yeah.
Debo's been.
He's been doing pretty good.
Okay.
Recently not great, but the first couple weeks he's looked really good.
You're a big fan of Amon-Ra and the Lions, right?
Yeah, I think this is going to be an easy win for the Lions. Even though they just came off a loss, I think they're going to bounce back and win this game by a lot.
Maggie?
Yeah, I think the Lions will beat the Commanders by a pretty decent amount because I don't really like the Commanders team. And without Jaden Daniels, the Lions will win.
Jackson Lions going to run the ball down their throat, or are they going to be throwing it a lot?
I think they're gonna I think they're gonna be throwing it a lot because Gibbs, they throw it to Gibbs a decent amount also. He's like a pretty good pass catcher.
Yep.
And then they have Amon-Ra and Jameson Williams.
And Laporta's been doing
And
pretty good.
Laporta's been doing amazing also. So they just have an insane offense, and their defense is pretty solid also. So they're just a well-rounded team, and I think they could definitely pull it off against the Commanders.
Aiden Hutchinson going to make Mariota run around a little bit.
Sure.
All right, we got Rams at 49ers next. Rams on the road, a divisional game, 4.5-point favorites. Zachary and Jackson are on the Niners, and Brock Purdy's return. Take it away, sir.
All right. Well, so last time they faced each other this season, the 49ers did pull off the win, and that was with Mac Jones, who, I mean, he is a backup who's looking good, but he is still a backup. And now they have their starter back, and they're doing this with like no receivers. So And-
Oh, McCaffrey's he's having quite a season.
Yeah.
He's staying healthy too.
yeah, but he's not a receiver.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But McCaffrey, yeah, I don't know why all defenses they don't know to just cover McCaffrey. They have nobody else.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Rams, Christopher?
I think the Rams are going to win this game because I think Puka and Devontae are going to have a really good game. And I think Matthew Stafford's just going to throw it deep to them every play. Well, not every play, but I think Kyron Williams is going to have a good game.
I'll take that.
I like the Rams defense this year. I think their pass rush is pretty good, and their secondary, it's all right, but they're keeping them in games. So I like the Rams this week.
All right. Next up, we got the Steelers at the Chargers. Chargers 3-point favorites. Christopher, you and me, we are the only ones on the Chargers. You two on your Steelers, Mr. Steelers fan.
Oh
You
yeah.
can start with this one.
All right. So the Steelers. So they did beat the Colts last week, which is nice. That they were the best team in the league coming into that game. The Chargers, they're okay. I feel like their offense is either great or terrible.
Yeah, not much in between. Right?
Yeah, and I think the Steelers could definitely pull it off. Because their defense, it looked a lot better against the Colts because it has not looked too good this season.
I feel like it's a disappointing year for their defense. Aren't they supposed to be
Yeah.
better?
Yeah, they have Ramsey and all of them
Mm-hmm.
and Watt, and yeah, Rodgers is looking really good. He's been able to create plays.
Yep.
And,
I think it'll be a close game.
Yeah.
Zachary, you like the Steelers too?
Yeah, I just think the Chargers won't have a great week, and the Steelers defense will step it up like last week.
All right, so Justin Herbert's going to be a little bit off.
Yeah.
All right, last game of the week, Monday night, we got Eagles at Packers. Packers 2.5-point favorites. We got Zachary, you and me. We are on the Packers. Christopher and Jackson going to the Eagles. Christopher, why do we like the Eagles?
I hate to do it, but after the Packers just lost to the Panthers, I can't really trust them versus a really good Eagles offense. And Packers defense hasn't looked terrible, but I think
Only
Micah
against the
Parsons.
Cowboys.
Yeah, but I think Micah Parsons is going to have to step up if they want to keep it close. I just think the Eagles have a better overall team.
All right, A.J. Brown is questionable. I think he's going to play, but
Yeah,
He's,
he's supposed to play.
he didn't play last week, right?
Yeah, he didn't.
Zachary, why you like the Packers?
Well, I don't like the Eagles, and I
That's
just
good, then.
think the Packers, their offense will step up this game, and Jordan Love will have a huge game against the Eagles' defense, and they'll just pull out the win.
Going deep to Christian Watson.
Well, the Eagles just got
Oh, yeah.
Jair Alexander, so that's
They did?
Yeah, they
that's-
also
that
got
helps.
Jalen
They-
Phillips.
Yeah, they got Phillips from the Dolphins.
Dolphins too, yeah. All right, Jax, we'll end it with you this week. Why you want the Eagles?
All right, so the Eagles, like I just said, I like how they got Alexander and Phillips. That'll definitely help their defense. Their defense was already really good. Also, the Packers did just lose to the Panthers.
Yeah,
who are
that's not good.
Yeah, and the Eagles are just a better overall team than the Packers. They have a lot more weapons.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts has been throwing the ball a little bit better the past few weeks, right?
He's also cut off the scrambling with it on every play.
Yep.
A little bit more.
All right, so these are the picks of the week. Thank you for coming in, Jackson.
Thank you.
Welcome back anytime. Send us off.
Alright, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you for week 11. Bye, guys.
Bye.